everyone, I'm MAXPHILER, a master student at Akakan University. Today we are going to learn something about yeast infection which is not known to many people. We are going to look at what it is, the causes, symptoms, and prevention. Welcome. What is yeast infection? A vaginal yeast infection, also known as candidiasis, is a very common fungal infection with women, but men also do get it. It is believed that 3 out of 4 women do contact it in their lifetime, at least twice. Men are also not left out, though it is not very common to them. Now, vaginal yeast infection is not an STI. It's not sexually transmitted, but one can get when she comes in contact with someone else who has it through sexual contact. I mean, maybe through things like oral sex. So someone can get it. A healthy vagina contains bacteria and some yeast cells. But when the balance of bacteria and yeast changes, the yeast cells can multiply, causing intense itching, swelling, and irritation. That is how a vaginal yeast infection looks like when it enters the body. You see the white spots there shows the yeast. What are some of the causes of yeast infection? The causes of yeast infection, as I told you, is when there is imbalance of bacteria in the vagina, then the yeast infection occurs. The vagina is a very sensitive area whereby there is a good bacteria known as lactobacillus which takes care of the vagina. Say that if that one is interfered with, then someone gets the yeast infection. What are some of the things then that causes this? We have hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance is caused by so many things. It can be caused by menstrual cycle, even during pregnancy, and even menopause. I forgot to tell you that even women who are no longer sexually active do also get this yeast infection. So even during menopause, they can get it. Uncontrolled diabetes is also another cause. People who have diabetes use drugs and at the same time may be affected by sugary foods. So it is these sugary things that cause the yeast infection. The use of antibiotics also is another cause. Some people are very allergic to the antibiotics, and for that, this one can cause the yeast infection. Some people also have a weak immune system. The weak immune systems also causes yeast infection. Maybe people who are HIV positive, their immune system can be down. Intercourse also is another cause. So we are not saying the sexual intercourse, but actually the sexual contact. Now, what are the symptoms of yeast infection? The symptoms I'm giving you here can also be symptoms of sexually transmitted infections. So, it is the doctor only who will confirm that these symptoms are actually for the yeast infection. The most common one is a thick, white, odorless chitter similar to cottage cheese. There is also vaginal itching. There is swelling around the vulva, burning during urination or intercourse, pain during intercourse, soreness, redness, rash, and in men, it can lead to, the yeast infection can lead to another condition known as balanitis, whereby there is an inflammation of the area of the penis, just as seen here. These ones here are the affected vagina. This is the outer part and this is the inner part, while the other one is the affected penis. How then do we prevent the yeast infection? One, we must keep the vaginal area dry, especially after a shower. Wipe from front to rear after using the toilet. Always wear cotton underwears, which can help to keep the vaginal area dry. When you go for swimming, make sure you change your swimming costumes immediately. Don't stay with them. You should also avoid chemical irritants, especially in deodorants, tampons, and even the scented pads. Do not also use douches or feminine hygiene products. In fact, regular bathing is only enough to cleanse your vagina. Thank you for listening to me. Stay safe.